Okay, we are going to talk about fair housing, responsibilities, and penalties. And before we do, let's just remind you of the protected classes. The federal protected classes: race, color, sex, religion, country of origin, familial status, and disability. The state protected class: source of income. The local protected class is sexual orientation and gender ID. We cannot treat people differently because of their membership in those classes, if you will. Okay, so what is illegal? It's illegal to threaten, coerce, or intimidate someone who is trying to exercise a fair housing right or is trying to help someone else exercise a fair housing right. It is illegal to advertise or make preferential statements regarding protected classes. For instance, years ago we used to see advertising, people would say LDS standards. Well, you can't say LDS standards. You could say no smoking, no drinking, but you can't say LDS standards because it indicates a preference based on a protected class. Okay. Penalties. The fines are pretty significant. $10,000 if you discriminate against someone. The compensatory civil damages. When you go to court, somebody sues you for a discrimination claim, the judge could say $30,000 to $40,000 because you affected their life. That's compensatory civil damages. And then punitive damages is quite scary. There was a case in California recently where a landlord it was a disability case. A 67-year-old tenant come and say, listen, I have degenerative knee disease. It's a disability. Basically, it means I'm getting old. I can't walk very well. My doctor has said that I'm disabled and I need a closer parking spot, and they refused it. And the sad thing is that there were several steps. A group came trying to help her and tried to explain to the apartment manager, guys, you really got to accept this. It's the law. If you don't, we're going to sue you. There's going to be penalties. The apartment still ignored it. And they ended up paying, are you ready, $1 million in punitive damages because they refused to honor fair housing and they violated her rights. So be very careful when you're dealing with tenants. Yes, you can deny them for risk factors. You can deny them for criminal history, income, previous landlord history, bad behavior, any of those kinds of things that are a risk factor, you can discriminate, but you better not discriminate against any of these that are protected classes, severe penalties. If you have any questions, let us know, or we've got a number across the bottom of the screen for HUD. Michelle Hutchins is a local contact. Have a nice day.